Some stuff to try. Ric Flair's brand here to try and promote. Energy and focus. It's the Ric Flair sip. It's a mushroom blend, and this flavor is dragon fruit. Oh no. Did you get it to work? Because you're pausing the thing. Hold on 1 second. Bluetooth. Alright, I apologize. There. Oh my. Alright. So it is dragon fruit. Wow. That's pretty good. You want to try this? No? It's kind of thick. It's good though. Anything the Nature Boy puts out is good though. So these are available at 7-Elevens. Currently, I think you can order them online as well. They got their TikTok, their Instagram. Go follow them. It's Woo Energy, the Ric Flair sip. This one is dragon fruit. It is a sparkling mushroom elixir. Happy to be promoting this product on the podcast from the Ric Flair. All right. That is good. It's not the kind of mushrooms that'll mess you up either. Mess you up. You're an idiot. All right. All right. So this week's episode was with Kid Cash, former ECW, WCW, WWE, and Impact Wrestling star. Kid Cash got his name in ECW, and then he actually went to WCW for a short time right before it was bought out by WWE. From there, they wanted to send him to the HWA and significantly cut his pay, at which point he opted out. And he did some overseas stuff, and then he did a lot with Impact Wrestling, and then he made his way back to the WWE. Spent a little time in Deep South Wrestling, not very long. He says about 6 weeks, and then he was back on the main roster. For those of you that are not familiar with Kid Cash, he's a former ECW World Television Champion, a former Impact Wrestling X Division Champion, and a former WWE Cruiserweight champion. He was also one half of the Pit Bulls with Jamie Noble in WWE. A short-lived tag team, but a lot of people still talk about that to this day. So if you haven't checked out the Kid Cash episode, please do. It's a little bit of a longer episode. We talk for a little over an hour, and we cover a lot of topics: what he's up to today, all the companies he worked for, and his time in developmental. Next week, I sat down with Alex Kozlov. Alex also worked in Impact Wrestling and really got his name when he was working in Mexico. That's where they discovered him. They signed him to a developmental deal. And from there, he spent a little time in developmental before his release, and then he did a little work over in Japan. And we go into detail on everything career-wise that happened with him, from his start to Mexico to developmental, and to what he's up to today. That will drop on Monday. Want to thank Fightful and 411 Mania for covering the Kid Cash episode this week. I know there's some more articles coming out later, so I greatly appreciate any and all coverage to help grow this brand. What else? Been talking with Paul Burchell a lot. Paul and myself are going to work some stuff out. I'm froze down there. Oh my. Why am I froze? Oh no! We're going to do a lot of... I'm not froze. I'm an idiot. I apologize. He's going to come on. We're going to do some more interviews leading up to his return to the ring in September for Bobby Fulton in Chillicothe, Ohio. So we're going to try to work out a Wednesday so you guys can come on here and interact with him and ask him the questions that you would like. What else is going on in the world of development? Just sat down with another NXT, FCW developmental talent, Alex Lee. That will come out in 2 weeks. You guys will really enjoy that one. She's got a lot of stuff that she's working on and a lot of firsts, and will help promote any and all projects that she's got going on here. What else? Let me see here. What am I missing here? Oh, well, we will accomplish a big milestone tonight. Tonight we will break 500,000 views on the channel. It's very exciting. In less than 2 years' time, so about a year and a half, breaking 500,000 views. It's very exciting. I did release a match this week with former WWE developmental talent Chris Cage, also known as Kalen Croft. He was one half of the Dude Busters on the main roster. This is a match very early on in his career. He takes on Static D in this match. It's check it out. So check that out. I release a developmental match every Sunday. I try to do it like every Sunday around noon, and then I'll continue to do so because it seems to do well and respond well. So go check that out. Man, sometimes I know what to say, and sometimes I don't know what to say. If you have a 7-Eleven near you, get Ric Flair, sip. It's really not bad. It's really good. What are you doing over there? Oh, okay. You won't see her. Try this. Try it. Try it. Don't make me do the song and go woo on you. No? Fine, I'll drink it all myself. Continue to share, like, comment. Channel is almost at 1,500 subscribers. I'm extremely appreciative of all that support. It grows daily. The views grow daily. The subs grow daily. I'm sitting down with some more talent next week. This week I took a little time off. So next week I will start filming again. There is 4 people already confirmed. The first 4 episodes are already confirmed. And I'll be recording off the first 5. So I'll start filming all of that next week and continue to grow with that aspect. I need to start getting on more connecting through wrestling, reaching out to some talent. There's some unique people from the Attitude Era I'm talking with to be able to do that show. And then we can go from there. It's all about their schedules, though, so that's why connecting through wrestling is kind of hit and miss. Well, what else? Hold on, let me see something here real quick. Oh yes, Money in the Bank is this weekend. Is anybody going to check out Money in the Bank over in London? It's got a lot of good matches on there. I think it's going to be a good premium live event. Sorry, someone sent me something. Cole on Cole TV. If you guys haven't checked out their channel yet, check it out. It's Cole TV over on YouTube here. They're good guys. They're doing a good thing over there. Make sure you go there, support them, like it, comment, subscribe, help them grow like we're growing over here. Oh my. What else? Well, I'm trying to think if there's anything else I need to cover. Woo Energy. Check it out. Order it. Buy it. It's really good. It's a sparkling mushroom elixir. It's got lion's mane, turkey tail, shiitake, red reishi. Am I saying that right? Yeah. Yes. Okay. Cordyceps? Chaga? I just might die. I don't know. I might. Yeah, maybe. It does taste really, really good. It doesn't have that carbonated taste to it. It's smooth. It's really smooth. The Nature Boy putting out a great product here. We're not going to be doing any Ric Flair drips over here, so we're doing the Ric Flair sips. Any questions, comments, concerns? Bueller. Oh my. As far as I know, Pollo is still with the NWA. I can reach out to her and see. She's very active over on TikTok. I know that. More so now than she was. You can reach her through... She's really on Instagram and TikTok, if anybody's looking for Pollo Del Mar. I think they did something with her and her man. So maybe she's injured at this time. Yeah, she used to do a lot of the live streams, I know. She's done some more interviews. She did one with us, and then she did one with Renee. And I just seen she did something else I checked out. If you haven't checked out her interview with Renee, check it out. It's a pretty good one. Are you a big Pollo Del Mar fan? Pollo helped me out a lot. She's very nice, very kind, um, good advice. She does. She hosts with the Pope on the Pope's point of view, so you might check that out. And I think she does that every week with Elijah Burke. You guys haven't checked out Kid Cash, go check it out. It is a bit of a longer one. We talked for quite a while, a little over an hour. Kid Cash doesn't do a lot, so I am grateful that he took the time out to sit down and talk for as long as we did. And talk about a little bit about his journey. Yes, I'll give you, Pollo is very entertaining. She's good at what she does. I like her managerial style. She does a lot with the California scene too, and then she does some stuff out in Vegas as well, I know. Anybody looking forward to Money in the Bank this weekend? Is Logan Paul gonna get the briefcase like everybody thinks? Woo. Should I try to reach out to some more NWA talent and set up some more interviews? Let me see. Who knows? I do have merchandise for sale as well. If you go to prowrestlingtees.com/developmentally speaking, I've got 3 shirts over there. Check those out. I need to add the 4th one with the new logo. I'm a little behind on that, honestly. I could probably work on that this week and get that design up there. I'll be transferring some episodes over to Apple Music and all that, Spotify, so you guys can listen. Some people prefer to listen, some people prefer to watch. So I'm going to cover all my bases and continue to upload those episodes. I've got a couple. I think I've got like the first 3 or 4 seasons on there. I just need to update it to modern day. I've seen one of the articles that tagged, that covered the Anya Zova episode last week, tagged the Spotify, and I realized that I had not been updating that like I should, so I need to work on that this week as well. The Anya Zova episode got a lot of coverage, and I'm grateful for that. A lot of news sites picked that up. I'm hoping they will with Kid Cash as well. I know that there was the Forbidden Door, and there's just been a lot going on this week, wrestling-wise. Well, tonight we will break 500,000 views and we're on almost 1,500 subs. But tonight, it's kind of a big night. Worked really hard on this podcast. It's really come a long way in the last 3 months. And all the numbers have doubled and tripled, and it's just growing. I couldn't be happier, with the result that and the way that it's going. And I appreciate everybody's support throughout this and helping it grow. So far, another good interview with Cash. Thank you. I appreciate that. I really try to take a different approach, and that formula seems to work. There's a lot more interviews coming, and like the Kid Cash was a name, so that will get around. But like Anya never made it to TV or the main roster, and that did extremely well. So that shows me that they don't have to be a main roster talent for you guys are watching it to watch it because you're interested in all the interviews and the product and the people and their stories, and that makes me feel good that these people are remembered and they're thanked for their contributions to professional wrestling. I did have an interesting interaction with a former WWE executive. I don't think there'll be an on-air interview, but I did make a good contact to take a deeper dive, like a look into developmental and what their vision was for NXT. So I'll be using that resource to help better the product here. Is there any other developmental talents, wrestlers in general, that I need to reach out to and get on here? I'm hoping that we took the first step here with Flair's energy drink. I'm hoping to get Nate on the show. Take some work promoting a good product. It is the style and profile and limousine riding, jet flying, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, son of a gun, the Ric Flair drip. Thank you, I appreciate that. I appreciate you guys interacting tonight. Maybe I need to wait and go closer to 7:30. Are you doing anything with MLW as far as collab like NWA? I thought about reaching out to MLW, and I probably will. There's a couple MLW talents I'm very interested in sitting down with. Um, I think that would be a good resource. Um, just need to get a hold of the right person to see if if I can set up like a weekly thing or a couple back to back, or just feel it out. And now, is there anybody in particular from MLW that you would like me to interview? Any and all. I'll work with any company, really. I appreciate people reaching out and wanting to work with me. I handle everybody's story with class, I feel. My Mount Rushmore. Well, Bret Hart. So this is okay. So I grew up in two different eras. Like, we were leaving one and going into another, and then you're going into another. So I will say, I will say Bret Hart, Ric Flair, Bret, Rick. You have to say Shawn, and then Hogan. I mean, those were the four really. Flair was the man. Hogan was the man, and then Brett and Shawn, they helped show that the smaller guys could do it, because back before then everybody had to look like Hogan. Um, so yeah, so Hart, Flair, Michaels, and Hogan. But could interchange and add Cena in there because Cena is, I don't know, you want to say Cena's name is synonymous. He's done a lot in and out of wrestling with Make-A-Wish, with movies. He's held every title, major title there is. He's headlined numerous WrestleManias. The amount of merchandise that man moves. He's got a successful TV show with Peacemaker. Like, there's just... So, I take that back, Green Lord. I will say Hart, Michaels, Flair, Cena. No offense to the Hulkster here. But Flair, the man. It's hard talking about a Mount Rushmore. Now, like, if you want to talk, um, I'm more of a technical wrestler person. So, like Brett Owen, Tyson Kidd. Those are my three favorite, I'd say. But I heard that. I'm a little partial to Tyson. However, that doesn't change the fact that he is the man. Well, been on here for 30 minutes. I got to do some stuff, set up some interviews. I greatly appreciate everybody coming on. I do have merch, prowrestlingtees.com / developmentally speaking. So check that out, see if there's something you like. Tonight we will break 500,000 views on the channel, which is a tremendous accomplishment. We're on the road to 1,500 subs. And be sure to check out Kid Cash episode this week on the Developmentally Speaking channel. Share it as much as you possibly can. Let's get the word out there. Let's get this episode out there so we can help tell Kid Cash's story. Thank you guys again. I greatly appreciate it. We'll be live next Wednesday with a different flavor. He's got 3 flavors. Everybody, have a good night.